How are we doing, guys? All Leeds TV, Derby 1, Leeds United 4. Another incredible performance. Basically a mirror image of the Stoke game. Start to finish, just total domination. It's just unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm watching. It's an incredible start from Marcelo Bielsa. I've got to say, these last two performances have been two of the best performances by a Leeds team in the last decade, without question. Since we beat Man United 1-0, I have not seen two better performances off a Leeds United team. It's just absolute perfection the last two games. So you go on to the game itself. First half, we make an absolutely brilliant start. Win the ball in the middle of the park, counter-attack, Samu Saiv, lovely little run, lays it off to Pablo Hernandez, and then just the master, Matthias Klich, fantastic finish, and we're 1-up. We then get a bit of a blow, 1-1, a goalkeeping error off Bailey Peacock-Farrell. It has to be said, you know, it's gone straight through him. He's positioned it himself. His position is actually not too bad. It's just, I don't know, it's not really took a deflection. It's just a general poor piece of goalkeeping. But 1-1, a blow. Derby didn't really deserve it at that point. And you know, it's the character of this team. It's not just a case of two fantastic performances. It's the character we've shown. You know, against Stoke, we're 2-up. Could have been about 4-up at half time. Stoke get an early penalty, 2-1. In the past, that's a 2-2 game, no question. But this Leeds team, the determination is just to score goals, to carry on going, just to keep on going, you know, and not panic. That's the main thing at all. You know, our game plan did not change one bit, you know, in either situation. You know, we go 2-1 against Stoke, 1-1 against Derby, and the game plan doesn't change at all. It's still to attack. The team's the same. Nothing gets affected, and that is a big thing for me. You know, the question will be asked, how far can this Leeds team go? Far too early for that. Far too early for that. I've got to make that clear. But the character is going to be a big thing. More than the performance, you know, the character we've shown those two games is just incredible. So carrying on, you know, we get a nearly second goal straight away, virtually straight away. Beautiful cross of Alioski, and the header is just unbelievable off Roof. You know, it's a really difficult header, that. And it's more difficult than the one that he actually had saved later in the second half off Scott Carson, but the finish is just, it's just unbelievable. And then, you know, we go in at half time. We probably could have been further ahead. It was just the pressing, the domination, the midfield just absolutely controlling in the middle of the park. Klich and Saiv, just perfect midfield tandem. You know, they just control things. Saiv, they just complement each other so well. You know, Saiv was running at them. Klich was laying everything off, keeping everything simple. You know, maybe that's a bit harsh, keeping everything simple, but he just read the game. You know, he was the master of this game. He was the brains behind this performance. And then you go into the second half of the game. You know, we don't start the second half brilliantly. You know, we have about 2 minutes where we have a bit of a dodgy spell, but we come through it. You know, we, as a team, you know, in front of the back four, you know, you've got the four of Hernandez, Klich, Phillips, Alioski. Saiv, you know, less so. You know, he's more of the enganche in this team. The enganche even in this team, you know, he's not doing so much defensively, but those four I've just mentioned, they're acting like four defenders in front of the back four. You know, the pressing they do, the determination to win the ball, the positioning, you know, the ability to sit in and allow the fullbacks to go forward. It's unbelievable. You know, unbelievable to watch this. The fact we've adjusted so quickly to Marcelo Bielsa's style of play. We're going to have bad moments. You know, it's inevitable in any season, but this is massive. You know, the start that we've made to the season so far. We're not top of the table by name, but so far over 2 games, you have to say we are the best team in the league over these first 2 games. But it's a long way to go, and there's going to be many more tests. You know, we've got to keep the feet on the ground. But carrying on with the review, third goal, you know, a lovely bit of play between Saiv to Klich, and then Klich, first time, clips pass into Roof, and then Roof just, Roof, the ability of the goal, it was just, it had so much to do. Yeah, with that guy, you know, the goal, and he just finishes it. The finish is just unbelievable. And just about a minute before that, well, probably about 5 minutes before that, Roof had a chance to make it 3-1. The saves were unbelievable, and a great block to stop Aylan as well. And we were absolutely dominating at that point. And then we get the 4th goal pretty quickly after. Hernandez, great determination. The ball comes across. He keeps the ball in. Absolutely inch perfect cross. Alioski, great run from out to win. You know, he's arriving almost as like a second striker. That's the type of run you want exactly from a winger in this system. Out to win, arriving in the box, cutting inside, and getting goals, and that's how he's going to get goals. He's absolutely brilliant, Alioski, at making runs to the back post. And I think last season, what affected him more than anything was he wasn't allowed to do that. We were playing a 4-2-3-1 where he's sitting far too deep. You know, in this system, he's allowed that license to do what he does, you know, protect the fullback and just be all energetic, and he just makes those runs fantastically. If he carries on doing that, he's getting easily 8 or 9 goals this season for me, without question. Same for Hernandez as well. The amount of runs Hernandez, Alioski and Roof make in behind the centre-backs and the back four of these teams, you know, over the first 2 games have been unbelievable. It's possibly even, it's got to be easily over 50, you know, so far in terms of runs in behind the back four, and it's just unbelievable. And then you go later on into the second half, you know, we make a couple of changes. We're maybe not quite as, you know, free-flowing as we were, but the professionalism, you know, just to manage the game, not let Derby back into it. And I just thought it was just an absolute perfectionist performance, and it's the best performance I've seen of a Leeds team in way over, you know, since 10 years, since the Man United Cup win. You know, I can't think of anything that comes close to this. You know, it's unbelievable, but the feet have got to stay on the ground. You know, there's a long way to go. We could easily, in this mad league, we could lose to Rotherham next week. That's simple as that. You know, we've got to take it game by game, but you've got to enjoy moments like this, you know, when you're just playing so well. The whole team knows what it's doing, and there's not really a player in the team who's letting the side down at the minute, and that's a very rare thing for Leeds, and it's just unbelievable. So my man of the match today is a close one between Matthias Klick and Kemar Roof, but I'm going to have to go for Klick again. He was the brains behind this. You know, he just dominated the midfield. You know, he showed great tenacity, winning the ball, you know, covering his centre-backs, covering Phillips. You know, he made a crucial tackle, a crucial moment of the game possibly, just before half-time, when Tom Lawrence was having a little run at the back four. The back four was retreating, Calvin Phillips was slightly out of position, but he kept going. He won the ball back and he set up a counter, you know, and it's just absolutely brilliant. The pass for the third goal is unbelievable, the finish for his goal is great. But I've got to mention Kemar Roof as well. You know, if we could have 2 man of the matches today, he would definitely be one of them. Both goals were unbelievable. The pressing, the runs in behind, just everything. It was the perfect strike performance of Roof, and I feel really harsh not giving Roof man of the match. But I've got to go Klick today. But it's just 2 incredible performances in that team today. And the rest of the side has just been brilliant as well. So, unbelievable performance. Make sure you look at our other post-match reaction videos of Joe as well. He's going to do a little review as well. Make sure you watch out for that video. All Leeds TV.